Business with the...
Let's hit the trail.
These should make us craft helms for our headstrong allies. No one can...
Look to tankards and then to ships.
That smell. Is that dried snow truffle? Where did you get snow truffles on this island? Unless my crates made it ashore? Ha! There might be some hope for this thrice-accursed endeavor. I'll give you a reward if you give me the truffles. Trust me, it's a better deal than what you can scavenge up without a buyer. A fair transaction for your good deed. Whatever friendly instinct drove you this way, know that I am not open to a parley. I'm too far into my purse and my cups for that. If only this rotten luck would turn. And there's my luck righted! You have no idea how hard it was to secure volcanic pearls directly from Ash Mountain. Thank you! I apologize for my terse attitude before. I hope this is enough to show you my appreciation. You found the mushrooms and pearls. Now all that's missing from my client's list is that odious slowed slime. Maybe I should come to some sort of agreement with the client and salvage this contract. Do my family's spirits proud. You found the mushrooms and a mysterious client contacted me just as I was about to tell the crew to find other work. They asked for rare items. Difficult to obtain, but well worth the hefty price I was offered. Didn't take you too long to figure it out. We nearly made it. I tasted hope. Maybe this time I could prove to my parents' spirits that I wouldn't destroy everything they worked for. But that storm churned us up and spit us on the shore. Father always said that the right decision can still find a way to bite you in the arse. I chose to save my crew. I don't regret it. If you find any more cargo on the beach, you know where I am. Otherwise, I'll figure it out. I have to.
Let's ride.
Aid me, Lady Meridia. Help me find what I seek. Ah! Lady, protect me! Oh, you didn't attack. Sorry. The jungle is so dangerous. When I agreed to help my high priest enter the nearby temple, it didn't seem so risky. Now here I am, all alone, surrounded by creatures, and not a lucent in sight. Broken Light Temple, a place of Meridia worship. It mysteriously collapsed centuries ago. No one's entered since. High Priest Ermine plans to get inside, find a font of power, and restore its former glory. but legends say the place is dangerous. A monstrous sentinel patrols the grounds, slaying any who enter, and it has ghosts of old priests and other stuff I can't handle. Someone brave should go help Eremine restore the temple. Someone like you! I promise you'll provide a reward. Find Eremine outside the temple along the northern coast. She has a device that will get you inside, but it needs a lucent for power. After that, she'll explain what you need to begin the restoration. I'm off to Sunport. It's too scary out here. It's really old. High Priest Eremine once said House Corellania built it the year they turned to the Three Queens. So, what, 1,000 years? The histories say Meridia herself oversaw its construction. What a blessed thing indeed. Oh, sadly, I don't know much about that. It happened hundreds of years ago, supposedly. The temple is all rubble now, instead of a shining beacon to the Bright Lady. Eremine knows more, but she keeps the details to herself. For security, she says. The Sentinel supposedly guards the grounds from intruders. The old histories mention it, but details are sparse. The ghosts... maybe I made them up. But you can hear voices from the temple sometimes. At night. What else could it be? The Condescent Order. We are devoted solely to Meridia, instead of all of the Three Queens. Only she can show us through these dark days. We are quite small. High Priest Eremine believes our numbers will swell once we restore the temple. You're not familiar with the Three Queens? Oh, right. You're one of those people from the mainland. The High Elves of Solstice, indeed many of the island's inhabitants, revere Meridia, Nocturnal, and Azura. We, however, focus on the Lady of Light.
Right behind you, partner.
Nothing here. I need to get inside. Traveler, just as my strength wavers, the Light Queen sends you to me. A clear sign that I must persist. I lead an order of devotees to Meridia. Have you seen the ruins of Broken Light Temple on the hill? Our mission is its glorious restoration. Doria's sense of character never fails. You appear quite capable of guiding me through the dangers ahead. Our goal is to find a font of Meridia's power that's locked away inside. That's how I'll restore the temple's former glory. I believe this power can cleanse any dark threats in the temple and imbue it with Meridia's blessing once more. Then we rebuild. Are you ready to begin this sacred task? We must create a way across the bridge to the entrance. That's why I brought a translocation rod. It can repair the gap, but it needs power from a lucent shard. Look in rubble piles around here. I believe Meridia shall provide. All that's known of the temple's history comes from vague stories on faded parchment. They say Meridia herself instructed Corellania believers to build the temple here. It collapsed mysteriously centuries ago. I'd love to learn why myself. We are a clan of High Elves who call Solstice home. They fled Hammerfell centuries ago and settled on this island, though there's more to the story. We revere 3 Daedric princes, but I am devoted exclusively to Meridia's cleansing light.
That should come in handy.
No luck for me. Ah, did you find one? A loosened shard from Broken Light Temple will power the translocation rod while in this area. It should look like a glowing crystal. A bit of tinkering. Here we are. It already feels much more powerful. I think we can clear a path now. Since Meridia chose you to help, you should wield the rod. I'll explain how it works. Come with me. Come, up the stairs. Use the rod to capture this rubble here. Just point and it will understand your intent. Success! Now point the rod here to release the stones. Bless the light! You got it! Now we can cross. Let's get inside. I'm in here, traveler. You must see this. Incredible. The Great Hall of Broken Light Temple. The glyph on these... I call on Her Lady's brilliance to shine upon... but I'm devoted to Meridia. That should have worked. Look for anything that explains these doors. Meridian priests contemplate those for hours. Shame about its condition. Followers of Meridia cleanse her enemies by force sometimes. Does that parchment offer answers? Show me, please. The cynosure. That's how the old parchments describe the font of power. It's a focus of Meridia's attention. If jealousy led to the collapse, then purification of the Order is just. The purified are walking embodiments of Meridia's will. Yes. A ritual of light in the two wings of the temple, the Dawn Wing to the east and Purity Wing to the west. It doesn't describe what the ritual involves. I have faith in my devotion to Meridia. We'll figure it out. I could see from the outside that the western Purity Wing collapsed long ago. It looked overgrown with plants. The eastern Dawn Wing appeared intact, though. Maybe we'll see more of the old architecture there. So, what do you think? Purity or Dawn? Dusty and old architecture it is. I am genuinely excited to see what it looks like in there. This building is my inheritance in a way. Head over and I'll meet you inside the Eastern Wing. We don't know much about this wing. Look for any information about what we can expect. I don't sense any magic on that crystal. Purely decorative. That amulet calls to me. What is it? Ah! More Mortals who walk these hallowed halls, please hear me out. Connection. My mind has linked to the body of this priest. It feels miraculous. I am Caricia, former priest of Meridia, now the blessed sentinel of this temple. You and this mortal I speak through. Explain yourselves. Why are you here? High Priest. Her strong faith must fuel the connection through my old amulet. Through her, I can speak in a way I cannot in my own body. And you want the cynosure. My fortune continues. That power is the only way to free me. I am the sentinel for this temple. I once saw the role as a blessing. In truth, it binds mortals in eternal service to Meridia. Only destroying the cynosure can set me free. Go east along the path. I will return soon. Our interests align, mortal. I will return in the northern hall. Such a feeling of intrusion. I could hear the words, feel my mouth move, but was powerless to resist. I feel unwell. Just go ahead. I noticed crumbled walkways. Use the rod again to make a path to the ritual site. I'll be along shortly. I heard. Her words sounded desperate. If the cynosure binds people into service to Meridia, how could that be bad? I would feel honored. I want to hear more of her tale, but I'd prefer a different method for receiving it.
Take you!
Imagine what past acolytes felt here.
Taste our steel!
job clearing the way. I think we're close. The wonders of this wing are amazing. Searching for the ritual site. Wait, friend. I feel Carissa taking control again.
Halt! You approach the ritual site. Here, you will unlock one of the Sinoshore's doors. I must warn you, I am inside. As the Blessed Sentinel, I serve Meridia's will. When you enter, I will attack. I cannot control my actions.
You
misunderstand. I pray for my defeat. You must perform the unlocking ritual. But if the Sinoshore remains, the Sentinel's energy lingers and eventually reforms. So you must destroy it. You cannot allow other monstrous beings to gain its power. Tomarion, a former high priest, he sought to build an army with the Sinoshore, one under his complete control. In a selfish rage, he destroyed the temple when Meridia chose me as Sentinel. This is why you must destroy the Sinoshore. I understand her desire. Perhaps Meridia will cleanse the temple so others can rebuild. But Eramine must understand the cost. Enter the ritual site. See how the Sinoshore rips away mortal will and replaces it with mindless servitude. Prepare yourself for battle!
That's it! Enough. Just She's in there? Defending the ritual site, I guess. We should get ready. I sympathize with her. She made me very familiar with how it feels to lose control of your own body. Can't believe she'd inflict it on someone else. A lot to think about. When my mission to Broken Light Temple began, I didn't expect to battle against my lady's blessed servants. I quietly believed Meridia would guide me safely to the Sinoshore. Suppose I was wrong about many things. I always thought that giving over one's will to Meridia would feel joyous. I imagined the Purified felt perfect at all times. Now, with Carissa's possessions, I question that. I still believe in our task, though. Let's get in there. By the light! Sentinel Carissa, I'll shield you from her wrath.
Fight! If you want to perform the ritual.
I can feel her will grip my mind. This shell will fall. You must hurry before I reform.
I raised the shield for you. She's gone. Only dispelled. I can still feel Carisia in the temple. Time for the ritual. I'm glad we prevailed over Sentinel Carisia. She possessed immense power and had such little control over it. Seeing her makes me question the purpose of the Cynosure. I have a lot to think about. In the meantime, let's complete this ritual. Stop by supplicating on the tile I direct you to. Then I will begin the chant and tell you where to go. When I mention a cardinal direction, you'll need to walk to the appropriate tile. That's it. You're a believer? I knew it! Isn't it wonderful? You can feel Meridia's presence, though not as strong as it should be. But put aside your fears about your faith. I'll be the conduit through which her blessed energies flow. Just follow my chant. This looks like an allegory for a constellation of stars. I've read works about Meridia's connection to stars, but I consider it heresy. I can remember enough to recreate the constellation, though. Don't worry, I'll tell you which way to go. Excellent. Now follow along. The constellation of Our Lady rises in the west. We draw a line to the eastern star. Then to the north. The link is made to the south. That's it. One successfully completed ritual. Now we can explore the Purity Wing to the west. The ritual worked. Half of the ward is down.